It's been a while since I made a video, but I think it's time to make one and clarify a couple of things. I'm not running for the District 5 Senate seat of Tim Scott because I want to. I'm running as a last resort and because I'm a patriot. We're facing a danger in this country with the left gone over almost wholly to Marxism and socialism. If they're not Marxist or socialist, they are fully swayed by their influence. In the past in this country, senators and representatives and other politicians, both on the federal level and on the state level, have always been able to find middle ground to compromise. There is no more middle ground. It doesn't exist. The left will not compromise with us. They're not going to give an inch. They think they've got the populace on their side. They're wrong, but that's what they think. The right is still trying to compromise. Senator Scott, who I'm going to run to replace, is a good example of a very good man and a very good politician who is making the mistake of thinking that he has to compromise some to get anything done. That's not the case. The reason it's not the case is because we cannot afford to compromise with the Democrats at all. Accepting their socialist Marxist agenda in any form, in any amount, is not acceptable. It's like taking a poison that will kill you, but you only take it in small amounts. It'll take longer to kill you, but in the end, you'll be just as dead. And so will this republic. What we need is a senator who will vote the way the people believe, the way he believes. Not compromise, not be swayed, not be pressured. We cannot afford, I repeat, any compromise with the Democrats. We can't let them propose bills that we like and let them sneak in a little bit of what they want. No. If I propose a bill to go through the U.S. Senate and it has something that the Republicans, the right, and our people, our constituents, believe in and agree with, and the only way that I can get that bill passed is to have just 1 year of funding for Planned Parenthood, I will pull the bill. I will kill it myself. It will be clean. It will be passed clean, or I won't support it, even if it's my own bill. The reason for that is because Planned Parenthood is straight up against everything we stand for. Now, I've heard phrases like, well, a microbe on Mars constitutes life, but an infant or a fetus in the womb doesn't. That doesn't make any sense, etc., etc. Okay, things like that need to be said in the Senate, on the Senate floor, to the faces of the liars and hypocrites on the left side of that aisle. I've heard senators, representatives on our side, and the people on our side say, well, they're violating the Constitution. Don't say it just on the news. Don't say it just in the neighborhoods. Don't say it just in the coffee houses. Say it on the Senate floor. Hey, you're violating the Constitution. What you're doing is unconstitutional. And I'm going to let the people know that it is, where it's at in the Constitution that it's forbidden, and that you're doing it. That's the kind of senator we need. Now, I voted for Tim Scott, and I've been really proud of him up until recently. Senator Scott's made a lot of headway, and he's done a lot of good things. I've got no complaints about him on that account. But he did not support Donald Trump. And I'm not an only Trumper. I'm not a forever Trumper. I like Donald Trump. He did a good job. But Donald Trump is not the only human being capable of doing that. He's not the Messiah. He's a good man. Kind of brusque. I can't say nothing about that. Speaks his mind. Calls it like he sees it. Might get a little blunt. I'm okay with all of that. But I was for Ronald Reagan too, and I didn't pitch a fit when he got out. But the fact is, the Democrats stole that election. Now, you on the left and some of you on the right can holler, oh, there's no evidence. Yes, there is evidence. There's plenty of evidence. Oh, but the courts examined it. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They dismissed it, every damn one of them, on procedural grounds. Not one time was the full case heard in front of a judge. That's because if it had been, he would have had no choice but to rule in our favor. The left kept poll watchers out of the area far enough away so they couldn't actually watch the polls. They put up blinds so they couldn't see. You don't hide what you're proud of. If you're not doing anything wrong, there's no reason to lie about it. And another thing, states are not allowed to violate the Constitution. And between 5 and 7 states did. When South Carolina did that, we took a whooping in the Civil War. But all of a sudden, it's okay? No, it's not. These states are right now in open rebellion against the Constitution and the federal government. And nothing's being said about it. Nothing's being done about it. We've got groups, organized organizations that are openly in favor of the overthrow of the national government and the Constitution. That's sedition. That's treason. That's prosecutable. These people need to go to prison or to a firing squad. Now, my campaign slogan is TNT, like the explosive, because it's an explosive idea. The things I'm telling you about are treason, and I will tolerate no treason. I will tolerate no treason. I will speak my piece. I will have my say. And anybody don't like it can kiss my behind. Now, I will be courteous. I will be kind. I will even dress up in a suit as befits the dignity of a senator. But you better believe under that coat and tie lurks a patriotic cab driver. And I won't compromise. That's all I've got to say for right now. At least until something else comes to my mind. People, I need you to like this video. I need you to share this video. I need you to invite people to watch my YouTube channel for as long as it's up, because eventually they're going to catch on that I'm telling the truth, and they're not going to like it. I don't really care. I'll keep speaking the truth. But we need to get the word out. Time is short for this nation. I'm not sure we have until the 2022 election before this damage is irreversible. But if we make it that far, you better believe I'm going to fight for you. I'm going to fight for this nation. And I'm going to fight for the law of the land, the Constitution. I'm asking for your support. Not for me, but for our children and our grandchildren. I do not want them to grow up in a wreck that the Democrats forced down our throat. Thank you very much.